Moving on in years, the NES had finally landed firmly on its feet, and after subsequent releases of Legend of Zelda and Metroid were doing well, Nintendo decided to get a sequel going for its first platformer, and in order to capitalize on the success of the original, Nintendo decided to ditch the entire formula and essentially reskinned an old project with their characters, with a level-headed focus on reining in the difficulty due to the backlash they'd received from the release of Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. And while the radical changes to the original's formula were surprising, they were welcome since Nintendo created a unique mechanic that actually worked quite well. In Super Mario Bros. 2, the abandoned platforming was replaced with a grab and toss mechanic where enemies could only be defeated by throwing other enemies, or blocks, or rocks, or plants at them because Japan. However, Super Mario Bros. 2 made the most of the new idea and included a lot of interesting boss fights based around item tossing that makes the encounters intense and challenging while being defeatable on the first go. It is a nice change of pace since being able to stand on all the enemies' heads makes ignoring them the easier path and creates some fun puzzles with the bird and carpet riding found in later levels. Along with the new combat, Nintendo decided to bring back all the characters from Super Mario Bros. As playable allies this time, and the reskinned innovation left each of the 4 characters with their own unique playstyles and abilities. Luigi gets the high jump, Toad gets the quick pickup, Mario gets left in the dirt because nobody likes him, and Peach has her iconic float ability that makes her the game's most useful character, no arguments. This gives the game much needed dimensionality from the original's one-note feel and gets in the important replayability if the lies mechanic didn't already kick your ass into your skull. For all the changes Nintendo made to the original idea, the concept stuck as the added emphasis on puzzles and thoughtful combat makes an interesting game and the controls are as rock solid as ever. However, while I do like the overall feel of the game, me and my nostalgia had some talking to do about one thing that made it a big mistake to not have played the SNES version of this game. The design of it is terrible. Even back in the day, I hated how this game looked, and seeing its inferior little bro only made things worse. From the characters to the bosses, everything looks pastel colored and flat. Even the backgrounds, which added a foreboding or a calming tone to the original, is replaced with monochrome purples and blacks that are just filling in space. It's a goddamn shame that the series lost its original pixely goodness, but I'd play through the ugliest NES title if we still got to keep Shy Guys on the roll call, and that's what'll keep people playing this retro title. The unique experience, because Mario never goes back to the whole hog toss and grab idea, but the enemies and items live on through the Mario canon to become icons in their own right. It's fantastic that Nintendo added so many working new ideas to the game, and in spite of a terrible art design and the entire quest being a pointless dream, it's still a testament to the success of Mario, and next time we'll be looking at Super Mario Land being Mario's first step into the handheld dimension. So until that time, here's the final count. And a heartfelt victory for gamers. See you next time.